camera angle. I just tried to hook my phone up because I have bought so many freaking devices to like shoot like this, and none of them are fucking any good. So bear with me while I try a new technique. So anyway, oh, can you see I always have little things written all over my house. All right, I don't even know where the camera is, so it's here. I have to stay in this area. I should draw an area. I know I have to be in this area. Okay. OMG. What's up? YouTube, how you doing? It's alright with me. It's alright with me. I just want to see if I can see it. I don't think I can. Alright, so I have no idea if anybody's in a chat. I can't see it, so I'm just gonna hang out. And if somebody comes in, somebody comes in. I can't see what the camera angle is because I can't get it to show up on my iPad. I'm trying to watch it, and I can't see it. So if you're coming into my live, if you can see it, I don't know if you can because I can't even see it. If you're here, I don't know how you're here because I'm not even here. I'm trying to get here. I am trying to get here. I am just going to be filming live all day today, on and off, to paint these candlesticks and get this project done by hook or by crook. By hook or by crook, and while I do that, I will be making live recordings of it because YouTube says I need to make a certain amount of hours of content. I have to get people to somehow watch it. Now, I know this is not entertaining because I'm not doing anything yet, but I'm still learning how to do live effectively. As we can see, I am a novice. Novissimo. Let's see what happens. I really need to see what this camera angle looks like, but it's not working out for me. I don't even know if this is going out over the internet. Okay, now I can see it. Let's see. All right. I don't know if this is going out over the internet. Now I can see it. Let's see. All right. Apologies for the delay. All right. I think I'm just trying to see what the camera angle looks like. I just want to make sure it's getting on camera because otherwise, what's the point? All right. I think I'm just trying to see what the camera angle looks like. I just want to make sure it's getting on camera because otherwise, what's the point? I'm just trying to see what the camera angle looks like. I don't know why it's... Okay, sorry about that. Who's the worst producer in the world? Moi. Moi. I am. Me. Me. Alright. So let's see, what color should I do next? The progress I've made so far is I've done some green on these purple candlesticks, and I've added some green to these blue ones, and I've added pink dots to green dots to my pink ones, and I started doing some other things on this. And I just want to like play some more and give a new camera angle now that we're getting something that's actually worth looking at. Oh, you can see my messy space. I need room to work. I also bought up some glow-in-the-dark paint because I want to make sure I start adding some glow-in-the-dark details. Because that's the whole reason I'm doing this. I want to make glow-in-the-dark things that glow in the dark. All right, now I have this. I think I want to play with, I wonder if I should start playing with the glow-in-the-dark. Now I got this stuff, glow paint phosphorescence, and this one looks like it glows white. I kind of want to make these like red and white Valentine-y. Oh, I think I have paint on my hands. This is not good. I gotta touch that up. I mean, I know I have paint on my hands, but I thought it was dry. It was not. My light keeps changing color every time I touch it because it's one of those lights that has changing colors. I don't think I'm on camera. Let me see. Is that right? I think that's better. Oh my goodness. So, I've never used this before. Ooh, look at that. Now I know it's white because the cap is the paint color. I think I want to do some, I don't know. Maybe some stripes. In the tradition of the others. I want to see how it dries because it might dry clear, in which case I have a feeling it's going to dry clear. Let's just leave that alone. Because if it dries clear, what I'll do is I'll paint white under it first. And then this way, when you turn it off, it'll give it a thicker color underneath. I think it's going to dry clear. If you are watching the video, I can't tell because YouTube is not giving me a way of seeing that. So, I don't know. But if you are here, welcome to my channel. And thank you for joining me while I paint some candlesticks. I'm doing this project for several reasons. One is because I'm trying to reclaim my long attention span, because working as a graphic designer has given me a very short attention span because of the tight deadlines and because of the ease of using software. Yeah, see, I think that's going to dry kind of too clear. I think I need to put white underneath, just to, because then at night it'll glow and it'll be beautiful. When you turn off the lights and blow out the candle, it'll still be glowing. In fact, I should put most of the glowy stuff at the top because that's where the the light will hit the most. But we'll revisit that in a minute. Oh, I just broke my brush. All right, let's come in here. Actually, let's start painting. I want to start playing with these two while that dries. These two metallics. This is like a black metallic, they called it, but it kind of came out looking gray. If they would have been better off just making it like a really high gloss black to make it feel like black metallic, but I still like it. It looks nice. It's kind of silverish. And then this one I love. Look how gold it looks. So I think I want to do some goldy stuff on this one and make it kind of more sophisticated palette for the sophisticated consumer. But still with cheeky cheeky colors, you know? I mean, cheeky patterns, dots and stripes, cheerfully made. I think it'll be nice to have all metallic colors on this, like silver and copper and this black. My hands are so dirty and painted on. I apologize. I'm kind of being in my trashiest mode. I see all the beautiful girls that they do whole manicures to do these videos. They're so cute. I'm sorry that I'm not that woman. Maybe when I'm working again. I don't have the patience to do my own nails like that. I admire women who have the patience. I think this, see now this paint is a different brand, this one. And it's not as good as the Martha Stewart. The Martha Stewart doesn't go on as gloppy as this. The Martha Stewart is a lot easier to get an even coat. This paint, while the color is nice, the it kind of congeals in weird ways, and like it's a little harder to just get a nice smooth coat down. You have to really work it more. I'm noticing. Noticing the difference. You know, when you find a material you like, you really notice the difference when you use something that's different. Look at that, look at that. I like that. I like the way it's looking. It feels a little bit more masculine, these colors. I should have made something, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll use the black on this one and just make these more masculine. And maybe I'll take one of the blue ones and add more black to it and make a more masculine color palette. I love that this is on camera. It's so funny. I know, I'm crazy. A girl can dream. My friend came over last year, and he was so funny. He's a fabulous artist also. And he loved Top Gun. We were totally both like, Top Gun, Top Gun, Top Gun. And he had, he bought a bunch of, property. And this guy hated nature. He hated the outdoors. He was a total city man, like just like a city. But he was also like fabulous, like drag performer artist. And he did not like nature. He just hated the whole concept of it. But he said he bought a bunch of property like in nature. And I was like, what changed? And he goes, you inspired me to get it. And I was like, are you kidding me? So I was so blown away that I inspired somebody to make that kind of investment and that kind of shift in their life and their thinking, that I invited him over to my house because I felt very grateful and I wanted to say thank you. And so I invited him over, and he was. I gave him a tour because my house has lots of art everywhere, and whenever people come over, they always want to see the art because they just it's such an unusual apartment. And he he started laughing because everywhere I have hearts with like TC Tom Cruise in it, and he's like, "Can I take a picture of that?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can." He thought it was so funny. Everywhere, they're all over the place. Oh my god, I totally love that. We are totally doing this. Totally. Pardon me. Ah, yes, delicious water. Even my water cup is amazing. Look at this cup. It has like a hologram on it. I love colors. So if you're watching this video, if you stumbled into my world, welcome to my studio here in New York, in Queens, New York, where I grew up. Fabulous Queens. Home of the World's Fair, many years ago. We did have the World's Fair here in Flushing. Flushing, Queens. Which is really where I grew up. In Flushing. But that's not where I am now. Queens is a very interesting borough. Queens is the religious capital of the world. Flushing, Queens, to be precise, is the religious capital of the world, which makes sense that they had the World's Fair here. It has more religions living side by side in harmony than anywhere else on earth. Flushing, Queens. So if you ever want to come to a place and experience and explore as many religions as possible, come to Flushing, and you will be able to find a house of worship in practically every religion here. And you can study them. We have beautiful parks, incredible parks, and very, very, very unique neighborhoods. It's incredible food, insanely good food. Let me tell you, I've always had to fight to keep my weight down. I'm at a good weight right now. I could be a little thinner, but I'm at a good weight now. And the reason is because I live in a place where there's so much good food. Please have mercy on me. I mean, I can't even tell you. There's so much good food. So many good restaurants. Like you can eat in restaurants in Manhattan and they're delicious. And then you eat in a restaurant in Queens and you find these restaurants and the food is so good you just can't believe it. You can't believe what you're eating. I really like the way these colors are coming out. I like them. They're different than the cheerful, colorful ones, but I like this, the little more upscale, slightly sophisticated color palette. The other cool thing about Queens, one of our best parks, is if people like art, is called the Socrates Sculpture Park. Oh my God. I accidentally stumbled onto this park when I was young in my early 20s. And actually, I don't remember if I stumbled onto it or if my boyfriend told me about it and then we went there. But he might have told me about it. He might have found out about it first because he was really good about finding cool underground stuff that like even people like me who grew up here didn't know about. And I don't even know how new or old the Socrates Sculpture Park was. But we walked through this fence and I could not believe what I was seeing. There was all of this just like sculptures that I know when I say sculpture, people think like a sculpture of a person or a sculpture of a horse or a sculpture of a person on a horse. I mean, this was like really all interesting stuff. Like there was, for example, there was this hill, right? So me and my boyfriend walk up this hill, like just a grassy hill in the middle of the park. And I was like, that's so weird that there's just like a hill in the middle of this park. And then when we got to the top of the hill, we there was a hole carved into it. We looked down and the sculptors had made this hill. Like they had sculpted a hill and then covered it with grass again, so it just looked like a normal hill. But then when you got to the top of the hill, there was a hole in it so you could climb down into the hill, and there was like a little mini brick laid amphitheater inside with like stadium seating, like but tiny, like not tiny, teeny tiny, big enough for like a one person or two person performance. But it was so beautiful. I was like, this is genius. Then there was this sound. There was this beautiful, like, melodious kind of twinkling sound. And we realized that they had hung these, like, tiny, shimmery, holographic discs to all of the chain link fences around the park. So when the wind blew from the water, there was just this beautiful twinkling sound all through the park. There was a couch that a sculptor made that they had covered, like almost a whole living room area that they had covered in like subway tile. So it was perfect all weather. You could just sit out there and it looked so beautiful. And then there was this tree. And I was like, oh my God, look at this. So they had built like almost like a walkway inside a tree. So there was like a ladder that you could go up. I made these stripes really messy. I got to clean this up. There was a ladder that you could climb up and then you could walk through this cage inside the tree. It was so genius. I'm going to make the inside gold. It was so genius. It was things like that. Then there was this beautiful, big, tall sculpture of this beautiful girl. It was just very cool. And this is in Queens. And the exhibits change constantly, and the sculptors actually work at the park. Like so, when you're at the park, you can see their workspace in the short distance, like right there. They're inside the park, but you know you can't go in their area, but you can watch them through the fence. You know, you see them in there welding, you know, dragging around all this big stuff, hammering, you know, in their artist clothes. It's really great. So if you're interested in sculpture and you ever come to New York, definitely come to Queens and go to the Socrates Sculpture Park. It's absolutely beautiful. I gotta go. I'm overdue for a visit. I haven't seen a new exhibit in a while. They also, in the summer, have, I don't know if they do it now, but they did. And they have a website. They also show movies. They out at night. So you could sit out there on a blanket in the park and watch movies. It's just like a drive-in, but like without a car. It's great. It's a great, 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 great place. So unique. Nothing like it anywhere that I've ever been. And they don't talk about it much. Like, unless you know about it, you don't know, you know? So that's why I'm telling everybody about it right here. If anybody watches this, I hope someone watches it and finds out about it. Or tells someone else about it, and then somebody who can get people to listen to it. Oh my God, I like the gold on the inside. I think it looks so good. Let's do it on this one too. Let's make a pair. I like sculpting. I'm learning how to sculpt right now. Teaching myself. I played with paper mache last year, and this year I'm expanding on that with foam clay on top of paper mache. And I've experimented with straight regular clay in the past, but clay's heavy, and I like to make things that can be moved around and used as art pieces. So foam clay is awesome. I can't believe I did not know about the material foam clay before this last year, I guess is when I first heard about it. Because I was looking for something really light because I was making a mermaid, a giant 8-foot mermaid puppet for the mermaid parade last year. And I wanted, after I made it, it was so tragic. It's such a cool puppet, man. She's beautiful. She's giant. But it was a little too, the wind was just too much. I couldn't manage it. The wind was insane that year. And I also was like, it could have been a little tiny bit lighter, just a little bit, even though the wind would have really kicked my ass if it was lighter, because it was the width. I made the mermaid have big, sexy hips. And her hips got caught up in the wind. And she was trying to take me down for making her fat. Not fat with a F, but fat. P-H-A-T, baby. But I was like, I need something lighter. So I started doing research, and then I discovered this thing called foam clay. I was like, why didn't I never hear of this foam clay before? Where's my black paint? There it is. And it's beautiful material. Oh, hi, there's somebody here. Hi. Hi there, Layla Matthews. What's up? Oh my God, I just saw you here. Hello, Mama. Hearts to you. Can I leave a heart? Hi, Layla. I just saw you left a comment. Thank you. See. I'm painting some candlesticks. Oh yeah, you gotta try some foam clay. It feels so good in your hands. It feels so soft and like smushy and delicious. It's so good. And it dries pretty fast too. Although if it's humid, it does not dry fast, which I discovered the hard way this week or last week. I'm trying to make these sculpted heads to put. Oh, thank you, Layla, for the heart. You're the sweetest. I'm trying to make these sculpted heads for headdresses I'm making and headdresses that I've made. And I put some foam clay on, and it was a little bit humid last week. And the humidity did not let the foam clay dry very fast. So that's something. But it's an incredible material. It's so light. And when your sculpture dries, you can't believe how light it is. Like, it's just like air. It feels like air. It's really sensational. I totally recommend it. So Layla, are you an artist? Are you an artist also? If you're still here, I'm curious what kind of art you make, if you make art, or if you're a fan of YouTube and you just check out YouTube channels like I do. I love YouTube. I would love to know what you're up to, what your story is, Morning Glory. Oh, you're so sweet. Favorite art piece that I've made? The latest favorite art piece that I have made is my latest mermaid costume, which I have to make a video of. I wanted to make a great mermaid costume inspired by Top Gun Maverick's character Phoenix, or just the whole movie and just the whole Tom Cruise energy, the whole can-do spirit. So I wanted to make a mermaid costume, but of course a phoenix is a bird. And I said, well, she could be a bird, phoenix, mermaid. Mm-hmm. You want to be a tattoo artist? That's awesome. Oh yeah, you can do it. You can do it. What kind of tattoo art do you like? Do you like traditional styles? Do you like, some people like just the flower stuff. Some people like the gothic stuff. I'm curious, what kind of tattoo art do you like? If there's a certain style. I don't have a tattoo. I'm one of these very boring people. But yeah, I made a mermaid. My mermaid costume is my latest favorite piece. It came out really good. I wish I could have lost a tiny bit more weight before the parade, because I definitely gained a little bit too much weight over the colder months. But c'est la vie. Oh yeah, you like to mix it up? That's good. It's good. Yeah, when you're starting out, it's good to mix it up. You want to try a bunch of different styles. Do you have a lot of tattoos, Layla? I wonder if you have tattoos already. I wanted to get tattoos when I was in my early 20s, but I wanted to get something around my neck, and the tattoo artist wouldn't do it because he's like, you don't have any tattoos yet. You're not going to want to get something around your neck. You're going to regret it. I wanted to get, it's so funny, I wanted to get Alice in Wonderland, Chasing the Rabbit, and like a deck of playing cards like floating around my neck. And actually, I kind of wouldn't mind having it right now. You don't have any yet? That's cool. You don't have to have any yet. I love temporary tattoos. I have a whole bunch. Do you play with temporary tattoos to experiment? Sometimes I just want to put on a little tattoo and I just put it on. Ever since I saw the movie Papillon, is that what it's called? I think it's called Papillon. It's the one where the guy's like trapped in a French prison, and Papillon means butterfly. I'm planning on getting a planet and flowers. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, nice. Yeah, you play with. You know what you can do, Layla? I don't know if you know this. They sell tattoo paper that you can put in an inkjet printer, so you can design graphics with software, and then print it out on your home computer and put it right on your body. So if you wanted to start experimenting with different designs, that could be a fun way to play around. Oh, you have. Oh, you love making temporary tattoos. You already do it. That's cool. What printer do you use? What machines do you use? What's your hardware setup? I have a Mac system and I have an Epson printer. I can't remember the model now. It's like I think it's the, oh shoot, I can't believe I can't remember the robot's name. Oh, that's so cool. I call my machines robots. Because they are robots. I wouldn't mind a C3PO. R2's cute. I feel like C3PO would be more useful though. You don't know? That's okay. Honesty's the best policy, Miss Layla. Are you, did you go to art school, Miss Layla? All life is art school. I didn't go to school. You know, I studied in high school. I went to public school. You kind of what? No, you're not. You're not dumb. No way, girl. No way. What are some of your favorite things to watch on YouTube? I was telling people about tasting history with Max. I can't remember his last name. I'm so blanking out. Tasting history. It's such a good channel. I don't know if you've ever seen it. That's one of my favorite channels. I also like that chapter for true crime. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, yeah, digital art. I'm psyched about all the new apps there are to make graphics. Canva's my new obsession. I wonder if you use Canva, Layla. You can access Canva via a web browser or downloading an app. You're too obsessed with art? Me too. I feel you. That's all I do all day. I wake up, I make art. I'm making art till I go to sleep. I'm thinking about art. That's all I do. But yeah, Canva's amazing. I don't know if you've tried Canva. It's so good. If you want to experiment with just all kinds of, it's just, I don't even know how to describe Canva. It's like a one-stop everything graphics thing. You use Procreate. Procreate's amazing. I don't see. You say you're dumb. I find Procreate very not easy to use. So you can't be dumb because I don't think it's as intuitive, and I think it's a more sophisticated piece of software. Actually, that's cool that you use Procreate. I really want to learn it and become more adept at it. It has so many beautiful. I don't even know what you call them. All those different things that you can add to the illustrations. Oh, let's see, a drawing. Um, do I have ideas for you for a drawing? I don't know. Let's see. I love mermaids. If you want to do something with a mermaid theme, that would be cool. I'd love to see anything. It doesn't have to be a mermaid. It could be anything that's inspired by a mermaid or any kind of sea thing or pirate, or I like sea stuff. I would be interested to see your drawing. I'll follow you. I'll follow your channel after I log off. Are you on social media? I'm on Twitter and Instagram at VonSolo5. I'm everywhere on social media. All my social media is VonSolo5, everything. Oh, cool. Awesome. I hope you have fun doing your drawing, Layla. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It was nice chatting with you. Are you going to do the drawing in Procreate or by hand? I'm curious. Or by both? Draw something by hand, then bring it into Procreate? Yeah, cool. Cool, awesome. I like YouTube. Well, I'm excited. It was nice meeting you. I appreciate you chatting and saying hi. I look forward to seeing your drawing. That stripe didn't come out too good. A little bit of a not so evenly spaced out. I'll have to fix that somehow. I'll have to get that gold going again. Oh, my channel's not that good. You're so sweet. My channel is all over the place. It's kind of, I like to say it's the best worst channel on YouTube. Because I'm not very good at putting out content consistently, which I'm aiming to do now. Is I'm going to start really trying to focus on being more consistent, because I realize that it's disrespectful to people that are following me to not be consistent. I never really had anything good to do, so I just didn't want to do nothing. But then I noticed that I really just like people's process. Like, I started noticing that I was just watching people's videos and watching their process. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just do that too, you know? Imperfection makes things beautiful. I agree. Oh, you're the best. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, imperfection does make everything beautiful. I agree. So yeah, so I'm going to just start doing stuff like this now, you know, like recording my process, and then maybe I'll get some good ideas from videos out of approaching it that way, approaching it with a different way, different attitude. Have you been doing YouTube long? Have you been on YouTube long? Oh, awesome. I can't wait. Thank you. I'll give you a shout out when I write the comments on this video. Make sure I put a little link to you in the comments underneath the notes. Tasting History with Max Miller. I think it's Max Miller. I haven't done it for long. Oh yeah. I think it's Max Miller, Tasting History. Anyway, it's a really great channel. What I love about it is he really does a beautiful presentation of history. Like, he really does some great graphics when he's, like, while he's telling you about the history of the food he's cooking on his YouTube channel, he also produces a whole show around it. And the graphics are so well done. He does a great job. He also used to be a Disney performer. It was nice meeting you too. Thank you so much. Big hugs to you. I've got to tape you a little heart. Let me reach out and tape you a heart. That's for you, Layla, these hearts. I'm sending hearts to you. Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. I really appreciate your kindness. You're so friendly and kind. thank you. I'm gonna give you some more hearts. Here you go. Cha-cha, cha-cha. That's for you, Layla. Definitely notice a difference between the Martha Stewart paint and the golden paint. Martha Stewart paint goes on so even. It's really nice. Yes, I'll see you later. You're the best. Have the best day ever. You are amazing. Mwah! Kisses, kisses. Lots of hearts to you, Layla. Have fun doing your drawing. Have a most gorgeous Friday. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. All right, Miss Layla's on the move. She's on the move. She's going to make some art. She's on her way to have a fabulous Friday. Fabulous and sensational Friday for Miss Layla. Dun, dun, dun. I gotta be careful because these candlesticks have to match a little bit. These stripes are getting a little oops, oops-a-daisy. I have to clean it up. But I think I'll do what I did on this one, is put a little border around it. Kind of ties the whole thing together nicely. Yeah, I gotta fix those stripes a little. Okay. I hope Miss Layla's having a good time with her drawing so far. I gotta get good at Procreate. I gotta learn it better. I want to get some of that good, those good, beautiful filters they use. I don't even know if they're called filters. There's a word for it that they have a special language in that program. Oh, you know what? I want to make the black on the inside. So it's kind of like this one, like the reverse. Yeah, that's fun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, I'm gonna just do all of these candlesticks painted. I'm just gonna do them all live on YouTube. Every single one. Until they're all done. Oh, I just touched the wet paint at the bottom. Be careful. You must be very careful. Oh yeah, look at that. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Yeah, I liked it when the inside is a different color. I love candlesticks and I love candles. I'm going to start making candles too. I'm not going to start with tapers. Tapers are more difficult. I've been researching it. So I know I can't start with tapers because I don't have the... I want to get some skills first in starting with smaller candles, understanding all of that. But I'm learning. It's so interesting, like how the wick affects how the candle's going to burn, and how you... It's just really interesting, all the science that goes into making a candle. It's really cool. Like, I've been listening to all the different candle makers on YouTube and watching them and studying how they're doing it. And they're really so smart. And they're so honest and great. Like, they tell you, like, you can do this, but this is going to, you know, it's not going to be great, you know. They let you know. Because I've been holding on to these, I have these interesting, I guess, vessels, containers, glasses, that I just was like, I can't throw these out. They're so unique, but I'm never going to use them. But I just couldn't throw them out, and I couldn't figure out where to get rid of them. And now I'm like, oh, I can use those to make candles, and that'll be so interesting. So that is what the game plan is going to be. So maybe one day I will make tapers, and I will sell tapers. I mean, when I sell these candlesticks, I will have tapers in them. I'll give people tapers with them. Because I want it to be a fun experience. I want them to be able to right away use their candlestick. And I want to send them a candle in a color that will kind of go with the candlestick they bought. Because most people won't have like a funky, fun colored candle on hand in their house. Most people have like a white candle or it's going to be hard to cover up over that black. All right. Lesson learned. Be more careful next time. Where's my water? I'm thirsty. Oh, it's already almost 11 o'clock, huh? Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. So if you come by and you're watching this video after the fact, feel free to say hello in the comments after the fact, and let people know what you're up to on YouTube. If you have a channel you want to give a shout out to, I'd love to find out about your channel. So let me know what you're up to. I love to meet other YouTubers. YouTubers are my inspiration for why I'm here today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that up a little bit. I made a little bit of a mess in here. And that cannot be allowed to happen. Maybe I should just cover the whole thing over? Maybe I should, because I think I need to respace all of these stripes a little bit. There's something happened. Something went wrong in stripe fill. So we'll redo it. We'll let that dry and come back. think I'm going to try to clean it up this way. That's interesting too. It's interesting. Cool. This one needs a little work too, a little cleanup. I wonder who. Yeah. I want to get back to these fun pink and green ones. And maybe I want to start putting more colors in, and I gotta start working in the glow in the dark. It's scary, but it has to happen. Oh yeah, much easier to clean up the black candlestick. Black covers the gold way easier than the other way around. Well, welcome. I see there's a visitor. Hello. Don't be shy, but if you want to be shy, you can. Feel free to say hello and let me know what your story is, Morning Glory. It's still morning here in New York. It's a nice, coolish morning considering it's summer. And a little overcast, which I like. I like a little gray in my sky, a little rain. I wonder if you're a YouTuber, a fellow artist. If you want to give a shout out to your channel, I'd love to know what your channel is all about. I'm here painting some wooden candlesticks with acrylic paint that I got from Michael's Crafts. And the paint I'm using right now is Martha Stewart metallic black, called gunmetal black. It's a nice color. Right now I'm just trying to clean up my stripes from my first pass on these. Just trying to clean them up a little bit, make them a little more elegant. Maybe you're here visiting because you like to have a channel on in the background while you work on your own stuff. Sometimes I do that. I like it. I like the way it's coming out so far. I think the black can use more oomph, but as I add patterns to the whole thing, then I'll go back in and touch it up to save paint. I don't want to do another full coat of black when I might wind up covering something. I could save that black paint for other areas of work. I like that I don't know what these are going to look like when they're going to be done, because I don't know. Like, that's what's kind of fun about this. Just making it up as you go. That's what I love about these types of candles, these painted candlesticks. As you go, you just say, all right, maybe I'll paint this section like this section like that. You have no idea what it's going to look like until it's done. So it's a surprise for you too. Unless you plan it out in advance, which some people probably do. But stuff like this, I like to just have fun. Now this we have to cover again with gold. We can't have any of that black showing through. No, sir. No, no, no. Not allowed. I guess this is also a test of the other brand of paint, the golden paint. Golden brand. Is how many coats do I need to get coverage of that? Is a testament also to it. It's a good paint, but not as good as Martha's. Sorry. Martha just knows what she's doing. Martha doesn't mess around. Martha. And the golden paint that I'm talking about is this. It's great paint. It's fun. It looks beautiful. I mean, the gold looks gorgeous. It's just very shiny and fabulous. It's just a little tiny bit thinner than the Martha paint, so it doesn't get coverage as fast. All right. I think I want to kind of revisit. Maybe I want to put some gold on this one while I wait for those to dry. I was trying to think what I wanted to do on this. Maybe I want some gold dots on this one and use my dot tool. No, we'll see. Maybe if I use my dot tool. This one has a ding in it. I feel like I want to put a big gold dot. Oops, I got some paint on myself. That one came out a little bigger. I must be doing something wrong that I have these peaks. I wonder if anybody uses these tools, if they know if I'm doing something wrong. And maybe I'm pulling it up too quickly. Or maybe my paint needs to be thinner or something. I feel like I'm doing something wrong that I have these peaks of paint when I use it. I like that. Let's bring this baby over. Come on, baby. Let's put some dots on you too. Dot. 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 Oh, that one looks weird. Dot. Dot. I definitely think I'm doing something wrong. I'm gonna have to watch a video and see how these things are used. I must be doing something wrong because my dots are not dotting. They look, well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oof, I messed that one up for real. That's okay, I'll fix it. Still looks kind of cool. Definitely fixed that one up. Not a dot. I was having too much fun, that's what happened. Sometimes when I have too much fun, I get sloppy. Can't play around too much when you're trying to take art seriously. Alright. I have made a mess of my hand here. I accidentally put my hand in the red paint. Because I need to do this now. Something is, this was the glow in the dark, and you see it doesn't dry very well. It's just practically clear. At night that would look great, but doesn't look like anything now. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna paint all these things colorful, and then the light colors I'll paint glow in the dark on top. I also have some in color which I can try, and I also have to do the glow in the dark. Martha Stewart makes glow in the dark paint. She makes glow in the dark paint in, I don't know if there's other colors, but these are the colors I have. So I'm gonna also be adding those to my candlesticks, so that when people blow out their candles, there's a little extra something for them to think about, a little some magic in the air for them. Okay, right. What's next? Oh, it's been an hour. All right, I'm going to get going, and I'll check in later, because I think my stream stopped. It looks like it stopped. You guys are the best. If it is still recording, I hope everybody has a great day. That's what I hope. Unless my phone died. I think it's filming again, but I don't know how to stop it. Okay, I think I'm gonna log off. My battery's dying. Y'all are the best. Thanks for checking in.